Hey everybody, how you doing? Sorry, I just literally sneezed as I turned on the camera, sorry. How is everyone? So this is for people for Patreon, because I'm still having the odd few people really can't figure out how Patreon works. So I said I would make a video for Jessica Claire, because I was trying to get you onto my Facebook so I can actually talk, because I get really... I have ADHD and I can't spell, and I don't know what's going on, so I need to probably talk. If anyone's having extreme problems with Patreon, make sure you reach out, but what I will need to do is actually talk to you, okay? Just to go through things, what you're doing. But I'll make a video just in case and see if this works. Okay, so always remember that Patreon is built off a system of you paying money, obviously, right? But it's pledging. So you always have to make sure that you've paid the correct amount or more. If you pay less, it doesn't let you on, because it will allow you to just pay a certain amount of money. But if it isn't the bracket, say here in the UK it's pounds, right? For my silver tier it's £12. Whatever you pay on top of that, if it in dollars, whatever the difference is, I don't know, in dollars to pounds, it's not that much, it's only about $1 or $2 difference. And then you get a small amount of tax, I think, okay? Silver tier, I can't remember how much that is. I think that's 20 some odd pound, and then it's obviously more, right? But make sure that you've paid the correct amount if it's saying that you've got to pay this, because if you pay less, it might not let you on. So make sure you've done that. Also, make sure that you have downloaded the app, okay? Because if you follow the link every time and you're a member, I think people in the past have had problems because every time they've gone over to Patreon, they haven't downloaded the app, they've just followed the link, they've gone over and it hasn't remembered your email and password, and then people have ended up maybe paying again. Okay, I do apologise for all of these mistakes. It's just that this side of my machine, right, I'm already on Patreon and I don't have to join, so I don't have to go through all of that. And for me, when I have joined Patreon in the past, it's been so easy, okay? I've literally just paid the amount that they've asked for, and I've been on there, but I use a computer. So I've got no idea why some people are finding it very difficult to think, what the hell's going on? I've paid money and I can't get on, okay? So you've downloaded the app from the App Store. Whatever phone you've got, you can download it. Just have to make sure you download the Patreon app. Make sure that you sign in with a email, and it's the same one every single time, and that you either use your Facebook account or Google account to sign into it, or you come up with a password. But please make sure that you remember those, okay? Because if you one time use Facebook to sign in, and then the next time it asks you to sign in again and it says pay a password, you can't remember if you made one or not, please make sure you keep up on those, right? Make sure you download the app then, again. Make sure that you've paid the correct amount. Now, for the people that say that they have and they want to upgrade from, say, a bronze tier to a silver, or from a silver to a gold, okay, check your... Let's have a look very quickly on my Patreon, because I'm actually on someone else's Patreon, but it's to do with guitars. Okay, sorry, it's to do with cars. I'm a guy. You have a memberships tab. So right at the top on your Patreon, you should have something that says, well, mine says home, about, and memberships. Okay, so if you go across to the memberships tab, it should tell you that you have paid a certain amount, who it is that you are subscribed to on Patreon, and it should give you majority of your details, right? So if I go over to my memberships tab, no, all that tells me is all the stuff that I've posted, right? So yeah, sorry, that might not be it. I'm going off facts from other people, okay? So if any of you are watching this and you are on my Patreon, okay, and that you've had troubles in this and you figured it out, can you please make sure that you comment, not in the chat, on the actual video itself, and then if anyone's struggling, they can check out to see what you did. It's just I can't, like I said, from this side of the machine, I don't have any problems because I don't have to sign in and I don't have to join. So I can't guide you through how it works. Okay, that's why I get frustrated. So you need advice from someone that's done it, which is you guys, okay? Anything else that would be a possible problem of why you're not getting on? So I take it that when you guys are clicking maybe on the Patreon and you've paid and it's all greyed out and says, and it's got a padlock on it saying that you must pay. I mean, you can write to Patreon, right? I mean, writing to Patreon, they will give you more advice than what I can, because I don't run Patreon. I just have an account with them. I don't know why this keeps happening. It has happened to people in the past, but they've figured it out and they realised that it wasn't me. It was actually you not knowing how to look at Patreon and how to work it. Okay, so you might have a creators page and you might actually have an account page also. Try that one, because I know that on here I've got two and it says as a creator, 7 Tarot creator, but then I think I also have like a from my name kind of, so I think it's kind of two. So make sure you check wherever it is creator. Okay, but if you haven't downloaded the app is going to keep like on your phone, right? Sorry, what is that? Nina. Yeah. Again, could you please just give me an idea what that I'm going to from my own? I don't know. Nina, like, sorry if you're watching as well, and I think you're on Patreon as well, but like, you know, I can't keep giving free advice to people. You need a personal reading, right? You need a personal reading. So I can send you details, but you know, my time is extremely precious and I do a shitload of work for people. So if people want advice, I've been asked a lot of times by people, you have to start paying for readings, guys, right? Or videos, or for me to explain stuff. I can't keep doing everything for free, okay? Try my best, but, you know, I need a little bit of motivation with the old money, okay? People like, oh my God, I'm panicking and everything else, okay? But like I said, I can't, I got 30,000 people, right? So, Patreon, app, 100%, password, everything else. Membership, look on your membership tab. Make sure you're using the app and not the link, okay? Link is really just for people to join. As soon as you've joined, you download the app. But I've been going through this for the last 2 or 3 years and it's still happening. Can't do anything. I even tried moving to another website, but that didn't work either, right? So I don't have any choice, right? We're staying with Patreon. The other website didn't work. It was extremely expensive. A lot of people didn't like that either. Some people were struggling with that. Some people wasn't. Some people can figure it out. Some people can't, right? So if you're not internet savvy or app savvy, okay, I can't help that. It's just, there's nothing I can do, right? I can assure you it's not, if it's 1 or 2 videos, I may have forgot to put it onto the monthly, say, here we go. So when I'm posting a video on Patreon, right, it will give me 3 boxes. It will say, okay, what do you want to allow access to? The monthlies, like, which is bronze, silver or gold, or leave them all ticked and it will post to all 3, or take off the monthly one and you're posting your video to the silver tier and the gold tier. So now and again, once, I think I've only done this, where someone was saying, Steve had sent me a message, I can't see the Gemini reading, but I can see all the others. Why is that? Can you tell me why? That was my fault, because I'd forgot to post it to the bronze tier, because my brain is, okay, am I doing weeklies or monthlies, and which tiers am I posting it to, because I do so many, right? So that one was my fault. But like I said, I don't mind talking to you guys, but can't keep messaging backwards and forwards because I can't figure it out, okay? So like I said, if you guys have, if you're paranoid and you've got rid of your Facebook and things like this, got no idea. You can also follow me on IG, okay? My Instagram account is below every single video. And when you're on IG, okay, it allows you to send me a text message via that, okay? So it allows you to do that. And if you haven't got any of those and you want to come onto my Facebook, you are welcome, okay? But it will not be for also like free advice and things. It's just so I can keep up to date with you guys, because I will ring you. I will ring your ass. Like, I will give you a call and I can have a quick chat with you and say, okay, this is what's going on with you with this, and this is how you sort it out. And I can engage with you while you're doing it, okay? It's the only way I can think about it, okay? So if you've ever contacted me, okay, and I've said to you, look, this is my Facebook, okay, this is what I look like, this is who I am, blah, 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 this is what my icon looks like, this is what my name is, okay, you're more than welcome, right? But I need to be able to speak to you sometimes to be able to figure out what you want. I have been having people on Facebook because sometimes, like I said, it's easier for you guys to like all the videos that I'm posting. Okay, and like I said, also, if you've got like a problem or you want a personal reading, you can send me a message instead of emailing, because some people are also having problems with the email. Don't know why. Some people don't. A lot of people get through, and some people do. So I just, right. So I really don't know. So sometimes I might figure out somewhere of being able to do this, where it's one website where I can actually talk to people. Because if I'm not being able to phone you, I find it difficult to be able to help you and know what the hell it is that I can do to help, instead of keep sending different emails or messages and then having to wait for your reply, carry on with work, and someone's panicking because I can't get on the video. Okay, so I don't know. So like I said, if any of you have got advice of how you struggle to get on my Patreon, okay, please leave that link below to inform the person that doesn't know what you did, so they can take your advice. Okay, that would help out the most, I feel. But again, just to very alliterate quickly, app, 100% download the app. Join and then sign in and make sure it's with the same one that it keeps your stuff. Some people are paranoid and they hide all their stuff and they forget what their passwords are. They took their Patreon, they've took their Facebook down, and then they can't get onto Patreon because it's linked to their Facebook, how to sign in, or their Google, and they get into a complete mess. And I don't know if you're schizophrenic, paranoid, or if you're just a person that doesn't know. Believe me, it happens, and it does, and it's all right, but it does happen, and I don't know who you are because I can't engage with who you are, right? So make sure that you try to contact me somehow, and if I'm giving you details, use the details, okay? What else could it be of why you're not getting on there? Like I said, it could be because you've not paid enough. Because when you guys, right, you're sending me a message, Jessica, right? You're sending me a message and you're saying, Steve, I can't get through. But when I'm checking on my side here, the details tell me that you're actually on the gold tier. You're on the gold tier. So you've paid, because it tells me you're on there. So right. So when you're saying, Steve, please help, I don't know what I'm doing. Right. It's a bit like if I said, Jessica, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help. You would think, what? With what? What are you doing? Right. Don't know. So you're going to have to contact me somehow so I can speak to you. Okay. Right. Yeah. Thanks very much. Now, if you have any other questions, please make sure that you comment below. Read what people are putting if they're helping you that are on here. Okay. Because my moderators might do so, because Jen's on holiday at the moment, but she also knows what she's doing. And I'll try and figure out of a page or something that I can open. Like I said, Becoming the Change, right? Becoming the Change, my business page is always open where you can send messages. Okay. But just look, for guys, look before you leap, right? Sometimes I've had people on Patreon and they go over there straight away. They haven't listened to a word I've said, and they join immediately the bronze tier. And then they upgrade to the silver tier, or they try to do something like that because they haven't taken their time to read what I've put, to guide them towards videos. Because I'll do this and I'll say, okay, I'll put this in the comment and watch this every single time. And they won't, because I have new traffic coming in all the time. And then I'll get a new person not knowing what they're doing, right? So I'm going to have to figure something out or other. Any of you out there, brainiacs, got any good fucking ideas where I can actually talk to people? Right. So if you're having problems, try and follow that guidance or read the comments below. Okay. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you soon.